mean, theoretically, it would just get stronger and stronger and
Oh,
stronger.
we're live?
Nah.
Oh, okay. So let me go into this long dissertation about my penis. No.
Go
Don't
on.
talk about dissertations. I'm triggered.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're weirdo.
Triggered.
Gross. Higher education.
So we seriously are live right now, though, right?
I mean, I guess.
Really?
Stupid dick. Hello and welcome to the B&B Tavern, everyone.
I mean, let me check the pulse of the man currently strapped to my computer. Yeah, we're live.
We're still hosting somebody.
Are we still hosting somebody?
Ooh,
I see, like,
no,
a
no, I
be
see
now. We're
us.
playing.
swirling thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're.
no. Oh my god, that looks great. Nice layout, Gene.
Gene Shitty.
I mean, I've seen better.
I know,
Um,
because there
hello.
are
I
better.
don't know how to work computers.
And
Tic Tac
do you want to do it Frenchy or should I?
You can do it.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tyranny of the Broken God, ran by Frenchie
Hi.
with Gene.
It's the turpentine of the jigsaw Jesus.
What?
Evan
Hi.
and Lauren.
I don't want to be here.
Yes, you do. Don't lie to
Gee, I'm
me.
not entirely sure what that was supposed to mean. Lauren, how many times have we told you you're not allowed to say that?
What did
All
you
right.
say?
Okay, so with that being said, special thanks to our sponsors.
Which you can see nice and plainly right there in the center, underneath the Frenchie.
Yep.
Underneath,
Did you do
underneath,
French for a second?
underneath the Frenchman.
Torchlight.com, darksilverforge.com, cognitivemerchant.co.uk, and gameplayware.com. And if you use the promo code B&B Tavern, B
Christ.
N as in Nancy, B Tavern, you could probably get a discount somewhere in one of these magnificent worlds. And with that being said, reminder that July, I think near the end of July, we will be at MechaCon selling a table. There will be a B&B Tavern table.
Yeah, they're just selling a
merchant.
table. There's no merchandise on the table. It's just a table.
Yeah, we're say I want to buy a table. It's got
Wormwood, watch
cloth.
out.
Hand carved by yours truly.
Watch out, Wormwood.
Watch
Yeah,
out
Plastic.
one
There's
day.
only 24 seconds of this video online.
Well-
Are we sure we're on right now?
Yeah, I'm watching the
Yeah.
stream, man.
I'm looking at it right now.
Just in case anybody's actually curious, MechaCon is from July 27th to July 29th.
Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren.
Google is a glorious invention.
It
Are you coming
is
down for it?
with.
Maybe.
Are you
What's it
gonna
to
be
you?
there? Either way, we hope to see you there. You can get it at mechacon.com, and there's tickets, and weekend passes are only like $65. It's pretty good. And either way, that being said, God, would you like to take it away?
Your lives? Absolutely. Anyway,
I've done so already.
so, if you recall, last time, you guys had ventured away from Cat's Eye Cave, stumbled your way through several different tunnels and chasms, and found your way into the dwarven city of Glintstone by accident.
Somehow.
Through some distraction, you were able to get past the guards, and you are now under arrest for trespassing in the city and awaiting the magistrate. What would you guys like to do?
Do we still have
Be
all our
really
stuff?
angry.
Your weapons and stuff have been taken away, but the rest of it is with you.
Son of a bitch.
Guys,
Okay.
It feels like we've been down in this cave system for like 3 months.
Rogar's just shaking the bars. It's been an eternity down here. How long is this gonna take? It's been 5 minutes,
Everybody
sir.
has like fake beards on.
Minor illusion.
Even me. I also have a fake beard on.
Mine is like Dumbledore length at this point.
Grabs a random dwarf.
Ooh,
Is there
one or
still a
two?
sun?
Say again.
Grabbing a random dwarf. Is there still a sun outside?
Be quiet, boy.
My son's outside?
Oh, mysterious past of Ben Harp.
I want my family back.
And Jen Harp. Ben Harp, Jen Harp, and whatever his son's name was.
We'll never know.
Ben Harp.
Ken Harp?
You can't prove that.
That was Glenn Harp.
Jim Harp? Glenn Harp? What?
He has 2 sons. Ben Harp and Glenn Harp.
What is this?
You'll never know.
So do you guys want to do anything while you're waiting to be questioned by the magistrate?
I just want to look at everyone very angrily. It's like, this is all your fucking fault.
So your hair is just...
Yeah. I'm very intimidating.
I just sit in the corner and sit quietly weep.
Okay.
Hestia, do you have like a pan flute or a harmonica?
Would they have confiscated my weapons? Or my instruments that are also my weapons?
No. They
Okay.
would have
so
confiscated
I
your
have?
weapons, like swords. I think you have a rapier as a standard bard weapon.
I look
What do
around.
I
I look around the cell and I go.
Hey,
Last
that
time,
means they haven't confiscated my bagpipes.
yeah. I look around the cell and I go. Last time I had this many men in one cell. Last time I was in jail. Well, I've already said too much.
I
Your
love
past
it.
is really weird. I still don't even know your names.
Who are you?
I don't think.
I just go. Oh, right. You're still here.
Yeah. Hi.
Well, Baylor, what are you? A dwarf?
Yeah, I'm a hill dwarf.
Christ, you're small.
Yeah,
It's not super small. He's
you're pretty average.
Yeah.
I slap him on the back and laugh a little bit. Good one, small person.
Thank you. It's,
don't encourage him.
It's Ripley.
Did you guys like forget that we know his name? We spent a magical night in a cave together. And he woke all of us up.
I refuse to know his name.
Oh, I think wasn't there like a window where I had to live so you guys would know my name? Did I live through that window yet? I
It
think I
hasn't
did.
been more than 3 days.
Two
You
two
haven't-
weeks.
Oh.
2 weeks
No,
was
it's
the
been
window, and it's been
around
about
one day.
it's been about a few hours.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! All right,
Actually, no. It's been 2 days that you.
all right. You know, we'll make it our way. All right. Well, yeah. All right. Cool. Can I know your names now?
You know our names.
Yeah.
We've introduced ourselves.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember.
I didn't introduce myself.
Okay, so I
We introduced you for yourself. I
Okay,
remember.
got it.
You don't know my name.
Your name's Ben Harp.
Sure.
I don't think that's his real name.
He's just
Well,
some.
I'm
He's
a
just
dungeon
some.
master. I don't even know if that's his real name.
I won't hop on the question anymore.
He's just some He's just some grifter I picked up.
Killing the god.
Well, I mean,
Rogar.
alright.
Rogar. How did you meet him? I don't know, man. This dude's just some grifter.
So I sort of whisper in hushed tones to the group, and I say, "I'm just gonna sort of wait here and be responsible people, or are we gonna do something?"
I mean,
I don't want to get stabbed.
I'm not leaving without my weapons
Okay, that's fair.
and
I
my
mean,
and my stuff in general.
well, that's fair. I mean, either way, you seem like the kind of people that kind of just murdering, just go on about the day.
You clearly don't know me very well.
I mean,
I think he knows you pretty damn well, Ben Harp. How long have you known him?
I've only
Yeah.
known you folks for like 2 days.
Yeah, Ripley. How long have you known me? Have you been
Oh, well-
spying on me?
I have no way of doing that, sir.
Guard, I need my dagger.
I mean, no, he
The guard
doesn't.
yells from the other room. You'll get it back later. If we release you. And then you hear 2 of them start laughing.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
that son of a
scream out of
bitch.
the bars, sir, I can't take it. Please just kill me. I can't take these people anymore. Please.
But Hestia, who's gonna sing me to sleep like my mother was? Ah! I'm a bard. Rogar sheds a single tear.
I slowly rub his back in a sympathetic manner.
You have to reach.
I pat his back.
You're patting his ass.
It's really more lower back than
I
actual
jump
upper
to
back.
pat the back.
Please.
All right,
please
you are
stop.
smacked in the back by a giant.
I will
Well.
actually maybe take offense.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll.
It's not like a hard smack. It's more like a gentle clubbing.
Please don't.
All right. Okay. Sorry.
So anyway, for another 2 more minutes, let me stop the timer. After another 2 more minutes, I was just gonna let you guys go.
Yeah, it was great.
After another 2 more minutes, you hear ting 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 of something hitting the iron bars further down the corridor.
Somebody's get a cup.
The magistrate, or what appears to be the magistrate, because he's wearing very flamboyant robes of dark red and like a light blue. He says, I believe you are the ones who decided to break in to this city.
Don't answer that.
Can you break
No
into
one
the
answer
pit
that.
outdoors?
Don't answer. I just like grab her by the scruff. Like, don't answer that.
You notice that this is, he looks like a dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
He's just really tall, like much taller than most of the other dwarves.
I look like I lean down towards Ripley. I'm like, why can't you be that tall?
Quiet. Anyway, if you'll please follow me. He takes his cane, which has a small brass dog's head on it.
Ooh.
It's like a dark wooden cane with a dog head.
What kind of dog?
Doberman. He takes and taps it to the lock, and then you hear a click, and the door swings open. And he says,
Oh.
if you'll follow these 2 gentlemen, he gestures to 2 other guards that were standing right outside the cell.
He points to 2 other gentlemen.
All right.
Yeah, I follow.
Yeah. Me too.
They start leading you down the corridor, and off on the left there is a door that one of the other guards is holding open. Inside is a table and a desk and a bunch of chairs around. The man walks in and he says, "Please have a seat." Or the dwarf man, man dwarf.
Man dwarf.
Says, "Please have a seat," and he pulls out a notebook, and he says, "State your names, please. Starting with you, sir, in the robes."
Ben Harp.
All right. You, miss.
Hestia.
You, Mr. Hildorf.
Replay.
Ripley. And you, Mr. Giant Thing.
I'm
What exactly are you?
Furbolg, F.
Furbolg. That's a strange name.
That's what I am. My name is
And-
Rogar.
Furbolg Rogar. All right. Now, I would like to ask how, and more importantly, why are you in this city? The longer
Accident?
this takes, the less pleasant it will be.
I mean, I would call this a happy accident, wouldn't you?
I was sent by a dwarven village way back there to gather some information for them. There was earthquakes, and we're just trying to figure out what it was.
He's writing down in a small notebook. Does go on?
I mean, there's not much to it apart from that. It's just basically just some information gathering, and then we got our way lost. I ran into these fine folks, and
So you were not initially with these three.
no, I just missed them.
All right. Did you find any of your information that you were looking for?
Did I?
It depends on how much you want to go into. You know about the dark dwarves. I mean the Duergar.
Oh, okay.
The hobgoblins.
And I know them
goblins,
to be the
Lanian.
cause.
Hmm?
And I know them to be. I know for a fact that that's the cause.
The
The
Duergar.
Durga, yeah. I go like, yeah, I think I got my information. I just got lost.
Perhaps you would like to share this information with me. He looks at you in a little bit of a disbelieving way.
Sure, yeah.
Go on.
Well, it turned out to be
Wait.
Did you just
Out
say
of
Durgar?
game. Remember what we promised the matriarch. Please.
The matriarch. All right. And who is this matriarch?
My mom.
And you refer to her as the matriarch.
She's a very commanding woman.
Roll me a deception. It's cocked. We'll use the regular die. That's
13.
okay. He squints at you. So, all right. And he scribbles something down. And he says, you lot. What is your purpose down here?
Coincidentally enough, we were sent down for similar reasons to gather information about the excuse me, about the chasm collapse over in. Sorry, where were we?
It was called Cliff's Hold.
Cliff's Hold, that's what it was. Over in Cliff's Hold. Spending a few days down in that collapse, we managed to find our way here. Bit off track, but the way back was sealed when we tried to make our way back. We ended up here.
We found
Roll me a persuasion. You have advantage.
1 sec, sorry. That was 2 18s. Jesus Christ. Natural 18s plus... Sorry, I should have had this pulled up.
Pretty sure you beat me.
Yeah, 23.
Definitely beat me. I had a 19. So he says there was a collapse in Cliff's Hold. Was that?
Enormous one.
He's contemplating this for a moment. He says, and who sent you down here?
Oh, fellow by the name of... And what the fuck was his name, Frenchie? I'm sorry.
You need to take notes, bro.
I have notes. I just don't know where they are.
Oh, yeah, you just moved. His name is Deskel.
Deskel, that's what it was.
Deskel Restovok.
Fellow by the name of Restovok. Fellow by the name of Restovok.
Deskel sent you, did he?
Yeah, I'm sure.
He takes his,
You know him.
Scribbles furiously.
I assure you... I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Out loud, Rogar kind of says, didn't he say the dwarves were behind it? Because, like...
Of course he did. Deskel would give anything.
I'm sorry, sir.
What is?
I'm sorry, sir. What is your name? We haven't actually...
I'm asking the questions here. We can have the more formal introduction after.
Well, I would like to know who I'm speaking to.
My name is Malakash.
Good to meet you.
Malakash Magistrate.
And I assure you...
Of Glintstone.
And I assure you, there's no... happiness to be had serving Deskal. I take no joy in it. We don't work for him. We are simply working this specific job for
So you're
him.
running an errand.
Correct.
I would say we're doing this more for the people of Cliff's Hole, but like,
I would agree. I have a lot of good friends there.
I'll give. Shit. What's your character's name? Rogar.
yeah.
Roll me persuasion with advantage, just because.
I'm helping him out.
It's
You
sincere.
have a very noble face.
I'm also helping him out, so yeah.
He said persuasion.
Persuasion with
With
advantage.
advantage.
With advantage.
15.
He says,
It's good for Rogar.
that's very noble of you.
Mm-hmm.
He looks around and he says, and in your investigation for Mayor Restovok, what did the three of you turn up?
We found a bone snake. That was pretty cool. Like big old.
Bone snake.
Uh,
You're referring to one of the Naga.
correct.
Yep. Sure. If it's a snake, yeah.
He scribbles after you tell him about that.
I made it
Right.
A small
Pretty cool.
and small encampment of goblins.
Goblins, that's not uncommon.
And what was it? Looked like a giant tick.
Tick.
If you ever seen a very large tick, think larger and terrifying.
Roll me a what are you referring to?
The rust
Yeah.
monster.
Oh, you're referring to the rust monster.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
roll
basically
me
a giant freaking tick. Or a flea, maybe. I don't know how you describe it.
I guess I would say roll me
A
a
beetle?
That's a charisma. I don't know what you just straight charisma
Okay.
because I don't know what to put on that. Guess a persuasion. I rolled a nat one. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So he says, "Are you referring to? Does it dig?
Oh, yeah. It tunnels.
Did it eat at your weapons and armor?
I look around. Did it?
I was asleep.
I'm not aware that anyone
no,
touched it.
It did. It did pick up the scent of metal.
And you know this how?
That's right. We passed history checks on it, so would we just know that it's a rust monster?
Yeah, you would know it's a rough monster.
Okay, then Ben Harp just like, rust monster. Rust eating creature. Yes, that thing.
You fought one.
Didn't fight it. Just had a
You ran.
encounter.
No, we
avoided it.
just passively observed it.
You just saw one, and it didn't attack you.
Nope.
You saw only one.
Correct.
There weren't a lot of them.
Well, now that you say that, maybe they're the reason for the cave-in. If they're tunneling deep underground, they could be creating all sorts of soft pockets of earth, just waiting to collapse in on itself.
Are they like roaches where they
Entirely
pick one,
likely,
there's
I
a lot of them?
suppose. Hmm?
What'd you say, Baylor?
Are they? I was just saying, are they like roaches where if you see one, there's like a whole family of them?
Did you hear that? Or did
I didn't hear anything.
is Baylor frozen?
Hello?
Yeah, there he is.
Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. I was just basically saying, are they like roaches? Like if you see one, there's a whole family of them or something like
Where
that?
there's one, there's at least 10 more. If you saw
Hmm.
one, you were lucky.
Right.
All right.
So, anyway, anything else that you uncovered on your investigation?
That would be about it. Following one of their tunnels, we had to, again, as I said before, make our way down a different path, seeing as the way we came down had collapsed in behind us. and we eventually found our way here.
He looks over at his notes and he says, "Well, these are all interesting stories you tell me. I have a few more questions that I would like to ask. Have you ever heard of Nagrazul?"
Would I?
Have any of us? Like,
Isn't that a ring?
I mean, I haven't talked to you about it.
no.
Could I-
It's not something that we would, any of our characters would know in passing.
You could roll history.
Okay.
Could I?
I'll do it.
It wouldn't happen to be like religion based, would it?
No.
Big old 6.
Do you mind if I give it a history roll?
Sure.
All right.
Everybody can make it.
Big fat old 6.
Why not?
You're all in the room, so. God damn it.
14.
13.
9.
Okay. Fuck. Ripley and Rogar.
Mm-hmm.
You guys do recognize the name. It sounds very familiar. Something about a necromancer or something like that. But he's supposed to have been dead for a while. Like they killed him a few years back. And his name still pops up from time to time. But he was a big threat to this region. Like to go around to graveyards and raise the dead, have it attack the townsfolk. But his undead was a little different for some reason. No, you can't really place your finger on it.
Rings a bit of a bell.
I think he was like some big asshole or something. Like I wasn't in the area yet. He wasn't good.
Something undead. Something.
So none of you know
I think he did
anything about him in the area.
stuff with corpses,
No.
probably. Pretty
Yes, well, his undead have the tendency to turn the living after
Oh.
they die.
That's probably not good.
And lately, we've been having intrusions by these pockets of undead. And I don't know if I should let you go or not, because I don't know if any of you are working with him. You
Have
snuck
you
in.
have you heard of the invasion? Goddamn, I'm sorry, Frenchie. First town we were in. Where was it?
Colton?
Coltome. Have you heard of the fall of Coltome?
We don't know too much about what goes on above the surface. We tend to keep to ourselves, and the kingdom leaves us alone.
I point to Rogar. The big guy and I were there, and there
What about
was an undead invasion. You came second. You came after. There was
dead.
there was an invasion of undead.
Beginning.
We had 2 other party members, but they died in that invasion.
From there, we fled to Cliff's Hold. There were doppelgangers as well, and at that point, I kind of reach around my neck and I take out the little cultist symbol, the one that I still had one left, one left with a long rest in it, and I yeah, I handed over to him. Like they were wearing these.
He stands up from the table that you're all looking, sitting around,
Mhm.
and he says, and why do you have one? Why do you wear it?
They provide the benefits of 8 hours of rest if used. I'm a bit of a magician, and I kind of just like spontaneously kind of like cast a few light cantrips, not like blind, like just like a couple like little bulbs of light.
Like a prestidigitation type shit?
Yeah, basically, and very useful for us and aiding us in getting out.
Am I still wearing my breastplate?
Yeah.
Right, I'll kind of stand up a little bit, despite probably being higher than the table. Point out the symbol of Asgarath that's painted on.
Your head is touching the wall.
That's fine. I'll just
I mean, ceiling. The ceiling.
Kind of hunch over a little bit, like, yeah, like I'm like really like. I worship Asgarath, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't like undead. Like, I heard him. Like, I turned that bone snake into ash. I think that's like directly tied to it.
Says Azarath. Believe that's one of the gods of life, is he not?
Primordial dragon of creation.
He looks at you, mildly stunned.
That's the most pretentious thing I've ever heard, I think.
And,
that was beautiful.
He's kind of a big deal.
The primordial dragon of creation.
Evan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is the primordial dragon of creation.
Actually.
Thank you.
Actually.
Bahamut? Nah, pussy shit.
Bahamut is a bitch. So he says, well, he continues walking from the table to his desk, and he pulls out a white version of the little
Cult symbol.
necklace, cultist
Yeah.
necklace, and he says, I have one of those too, picked off one of the many dead followers,
Right.
and
You didn't happen to encounter any doppelgangers, did you?
no, these were all Dwergar.
Rogar is still standing awkwardly, like hunched over.
You can sit back down, please.
Fudge.
The ceiling, you're going to knock some of the dirt off.
Okay.
This is Jurgar?
I kind of like Indian style sit on the floor because the chair's too small.
He watches you sit down. You're about chest height with the table.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Everything is fine.
He tosses it to you, and he says, "How do you recharge it?"
You got me. We've managed to accumulate maybe 3. I assumed they just, when used, they're all done.
He holds his hand out.
Giving me the necklace back.
He tossed it to you
Oh,
from
okay,
like
yeah.
across the room. He walked over to his desk.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he holds his hand out for you to toss it back.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
hit him in the face.
Yeah.
No.
Baseball pitch into his.
Catches
Whack!
it, puts it
Smug
back in
face.
his desk. He says, "That's quite interesting. We'll have you escorted out of the city and led to a path that will lead you back to the surface. You cannot go anywhere unaccompanied. And if any of you, try to run while you are being escorted out of the city, we will kill all of you."
There.
He looks at each of you.
I stand up and I put my hand out as if to shake.
He daintily grabs your hand and like he doesn't actually like
Yeah.
grasp it. He just kind of grasps
Yeah.
your fingertips.
I appreciate the effort.
And the rest of you,
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again in the future.
probably not. Anyway, he takes and walks over to the door. He taps it with his cane again, and you hear a, and the door swings open.
80 episodes later, we're gonna go decide to see him, and he's just gonna kick us out immediately.
I wanted to say, like, after he said, like, probably not, I was going to be like, yeah, that's what Dreskel said.
His name's Deskel.
Deskel, not Dreskel, sorry. Fuck.
I feel like
His
you
name's
would say his
Dreskel.
name
No.
wrong.
I fucking hate you. Make up your mind.
It's Deskel.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's
What'd
what
you
Deskel.
say, Hestia?
I feel like you would just pronounce his name incorrectly, you know, just because you're you.
Yeah, probably. He motions for all of you to leave, and the guards outside stand 3 in the front, 3 in the back, waiting.
Okay. Will we be receiving our... God, I'm sorry. My goddamn throat today. Will we be receiving our things back?
One of the guards hands everybody their weapons back.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I hand Ben Harper water skin.
Thanks. No, IRL throat killing me.
I know. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah,
You
I'll.
gotta drink your fluids, Gene.
I know.
Gotta drink your fluids.
I'm bad at. You know what? Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Genie, that'll help.
So, you guys gonna try anything trying to leave?
No.
No,
Do you
want
expect us to?
we want to go home.
I mean, I've played with all of you.
I'm 3 characters in, and I'm just getting back into town. I'm
Or
pretty
is he asking us to leave like expressly right away, like no pit stops or
Yes.
anything? Okay.
No stops.
God
Let's
damn
don't even get a
go. I
bathroom
need
break. You pee in your
sunlight,
pants.
people.
it. Okay. All right.
Clean it
Yeah.
up on the way.
Let's get out of here.
Joke's on you. Ragar's wearing a kilt and no underwear.
Are you really wearing a kilt?
No.
Ah, that'd been perfect.
All right. So you're all led outside, and outside the city, you pass
Meow.
by 2 guards that are currently cuffed and being led towards the prison, and one of them looks over at you, Ripley, and he gives you like this son of a bitch face.
I give like a very absent and spaced out minded look. Like
All
I
right.
just don't even know.
The other one's just kind of got his head down, like, oh no.
That's great. How the hell are they gonna identify you? It was a dwarf. Oh, good. That narrows it down.
Hey, Gene,
Yeah.
can you move a little bit closer to your mic?
I'm sorry. Here, I'll move it closer
Move
to
your
me.
mic closer to you.
There we go. There we go.
Um,
Thank you.
So you guys are led out towards a tunnel that you can see natural light at the end of it. This looks like a straight tunnel.
Ooh,
I love straight, non-curving tunnels.
It looks bored out, almost like
Thank the Lord.
almost machined out.
Interesting.
And one of the guards says, "You go that way. Do not deviate." And he looks at you.
who?
There are no side tunnels. There's a straight tunnel.
I say thank you in Dwarvish.
He gives you a head nod.
Yeah, I just started walking.
Okay. Takes you guys about 3 hours.
What the
Wow.
hell?
This is a long tunnel.
Fuck, man. They didn't give us anything to eat, to drink.
I mean,
I hate-
presumably you would still have rations.
I pull out a
Thinking,
couple of
thinking
sandwiches
out
and
loud,
put
like,
the bed on.
God, fuck dwarves. I take the sandwich.
Wow. Yeah, I know, right?
Not you, Ripley. You're all right.
Oh, thanks. Cheers, mate.
I thought you didn't know.
Not your mate.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks, guy.
Rogar, do you want a sandwich or not?
I think I'm good.
Hey, Stia, do you want a sandwich?
Sure.
Okay. Fair enough.
When do we exit. Whose
exit.
Sorry, whose computer am I echoing through?
I don't know. I think it's Lauren's because I heard her echoing before too.
She's
Or it
got
might be
headphones
Evan's
in.
again.
Evan, do you not have headphones in? You son of a bitch.
I don't wear headphones for these.
God damn you. All right, but yeah.
They made me wear headphones.
When we get out, what
We
time
didn't
of day
make
is
you
it?
do anything. You are across the country. We strongly suggested that you do it, and you did it. Because your microphone and your headphones sounds better than your laptop microphone. Anyway.
Yeah.
After about 3 hours of walking up it's not steep, it's just the cabs burn. They burn.
Oh, do they burn?
You're walking on an incline upward for 3 straight hours, presumably taking breaks every once in a while, because serious calf workout you're doing there.
Guys,
Who needs leg day when you're an adventurer?
Guys,
Every
these are
day's
great
leg day.
Exercise.
So you emerge from the side of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
There is a cliff about 20, 30 feet ahead of you, and a path that leads down to the right.
What time of day is it?
It's about 3
In the
morning
afternoon.
or afternoon?
afternoon.
Okay. Ben Harp takes a big inhale of air. It's like, sky,
Do we see Cliff's hold?
openness.
Yes. It
sun is
is
so cute.
very hard to see way down. So if you guys want to refer to the map real quick, zoom all the way out.
Sure.
Go to the top of the map.
You still have us on the the
we're
last
in the
screen,
cave
the cave.
system.
Damn it, you guys are in the caves. Put you guys back to Cliff's Hold. Boom. Are you guys still switching over?
No, we're in there. North, south, east, or west? Where are we at?
You guys are like, let me close this real quick. Up here ish. It won't do the thing.
Up near the
Like way
up near
past
the
that.
cliffs.
Like way past this section. Like go off the map north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We went a long ass
You
way,
guys are
guys.
about 600 feet in the air.
Damn.
We should jump.
It's like a home, but like, I don't know if this is better actually.
So is that your town?
I mean, I don't own it.
God damn.
Do you own anything, Rogar?
Do any of us really own anything?
I mean, these bagpipes are mine.
But like, are they truly yours?
I own all three of you.
I'm sorry,
My
what?
name's not Glenn
Don't worry
Hartman,
about it.
What? All right.
And I start walking down.
I just follow suit.
Rogar's gonna trail in the back, hold the axe up to his face. You own part of me now? Good talk. Puts it back on his belt.
You feel disappointment come over you.
It's like I'm back at the monastery.
Yeah, it's like someone else's disappointment washing over you.
Oh God.
God, it's like I'm back home. Guys, this mountain sucks.
Well, it's a good thing we're out of it.
So, it's probably going to take you guys about a day to climb down. You can start now. You guys can set up camp and wait.
I mean, it's 3 PM. Might as well start making some way down.
Okay.
We'd get to the bottom by like, what? I'm guessing 10 o'clock.
At night?
Yeah,
More like in the morning.
10 a.m. Jesus.
It's gonna take you
To
about a
get
day to get
to the
down.
bottom
'cause
of the
it's a switchback.
Oh.
It's a very
Oh,
long,
Jesus.
large
I'm having
switchback.
flashbacks to switchbacks. And carts.
Yeah. Except you're not in a cart this time, you're on foot.
Yep.
Is that Villock or Fulbury?
That was Villock.
Well, might as well start. I start heading down.
Might as well kick it.
Alright. So you get down about. Are you guys going all through the night, or are you guys gonna stop and make camp at some point?
I would say we'd stop and make camp. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm not about walking in the dark and shit.
Mhm.
I'd say about
But what
2
time?
hours after dark. 2-3 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say after like a good 7 hours of moving downward, we'd pack
So
it in.
about 2 in the morning?
10 at night.
No, wait, no. Did my math wrong.
Yeah,
I
by
was saying
about
7 hours after it gets dark, and I was like,
no 7 hours after we start. So we're starting at 3. So yeah, we should be there by 10.
so yeah, about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
You guys are getting more into like like it's less rock that you guys are walking on, and it gets to be more dirt. There's some trees, shrubs. God damn it! There's trees, shrubs, etc. You guys find a little flat spot that doesn't look too unstable, and you guys set up camp. Are you guys making watches or what?
There could be bears out here. I'm watching shit.
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'll take second.
Okay.
I'll take third.
Do you want third?
Yeah, I'll do third.
Cool.
Okay. So Benhart, perception check.
All right. Natural 19. God damn it! Come on, loady piece of human garbage. 21.
21.
Yeah.
All right. So
A herd of bears.
about 2 hours into your watch, you see these things overhead, similar to the ones that you saw before.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Bat wings,
Mm-hmm.
humanoid figures,
Mm-hmm.
flying overhead. I'd like a group stealth with advantage because you're not moving.
Who's rolling for it?
Everyone.
Oh, everyone's just rolling.
Everybody has stealth.
Well, when you said group
Everybody has
stealth, I
advantage.
assumed he meant one roll for the group.
No, I need everybody.
And you said advantage for sleeping?
Yes, because you guys are in the wilderness,
21.
under trees.
19.
14.
15.
Okay. Wait, I only rolled for one. Damn it. So you see these things flying overhead, like you did last time, and they make a couple circles in areas around you, not directly above you,
Mm-hmm.
and then they fly away further up the mountain.
Oh, good. Can I, would I be able to get a better look at them this time?
Do you have dark vision?
I don't.
No.
I am
You
but
could
to.
do a perception with disadvantage.
Okay, yeah. Screw it as well. 12.
You can tell that from like the faint moonlight, their skin looks like a purple.
Okay.
And they have almost bird heads. It's
Interesting.
not exactly a bird, but it's kind of birdish.
Almost.
Interesting. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second watch.
Me.
Perception check.
Alright. Natural one.
You fall back asleep.
Yeah, pretty exhausted.
You wake up, and then you're like, fucking mountains are nothing like hills.
Gene, stop calling for attention.
Shut up.
We know you're fine, Gene.
No, I'm not. I'm dying on the inside.
Just the inside, though. The outside looks handsome. I mean, what? So you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Third watch, Hestia, you wake up to a snoring Ripley.
You wake up with
I
a
look mildly disgusted.
you wake up with a bird beak around your ankle.
Roll me a perception.
Okay.
You are 50 feet in the air.
$17.
Okay. I forgot. Did you see the winged creatures before? Were you woken up for that?
No, I wasn't. I
No.
slept the whole time.
Okay. You see something sitting in a tree about 50 yards away from you. Uphill. That doesn't appear to be moving.
Shall I percept it again?
I mean, that's what you got.
I would like to look closer at it. Maybe?
I mean,
I have
you
dark
couldn't get too
vision.
much
I don't
more than
know.
that. You have
Okay.
dark vision?
Yeah.
You can see that it has wings wrapped around itself.
Oh.
It's about humanoid sized.
Does it look like it's sleeping or like it's staring at me?
Every once in a while, you can see like a flash of its eyes.
Not sleeping. Does it look threatening at all?
Aside from the giant wings, you can't really tell what it looks like.
Okay. I am going to spend my watch staring at it, and if it moves, I shall attempt to wake Ben Harp.
Okay.
But only if it moves, because Ben Harp gets cranky when you wake him up.
The wind blows a little hard, and then you're unable to see. Like, it obscures your vision for a minute, and you don't see it anymore.
But I didn't see it fly away.
Correct.
I'm going to make a mental note of that, because that's creepy.
Okay.
What is it? What is this? The goddamn creeper from Jeepers Creepers?
Where'd you get them peepers?
All right. That's a minus inspiration for you. So
That was never better.
that's a D4 on every roll. No.
Looks like I'm all at a D4.
So yeah.
Okay.
It's there, and then wind blows and it's gone.
Great.
Great.
Yep.
Good for you.
I'm
Roll
gonna
another
look
perception.
around. Roll another perception. All right. I was like, I'm just gonna look around again to make
Oh,
sure it's
man.
not still there.
If only we could shed more light on the subject with
14.
Torchlight.com with 30% off at B&B Tavern.
Thank you.
Love it. 14.
14.
Yeah.
It's on the ground, advancing towards you.
Yeah.
I am
With
going
some
to
sort of
shake
pole
Ben
arm.
Harp wildly.
Yeah. What? What?
Shaking wild, look, and I'm pointing. I'm pointing panickedly because I don't know what this thing is.
Do I see it?
No words.
Roll me a perception with
Just
disadvantage 'cause
pointing.
You just woke up.
Oh Christ.
Christ.
15.
Okay, so you see a creature with big, leathery wings advancing towards you guys.
Oh Christ. How far is it?
It has some sort of polearm weapon in its hands. It's about 25, 30 feet out.
I couldn't help but notice your pain stick.
My pain stick.
Raise my own.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Ben Harp is just gonna be get up, take out his what do you call it? His hand crossbow, as if from nowhere, and shoot at it. And as he's doing so, like, I'm just gonna scream, just "Wake up, lads!"
What are you, Sean Connery?
Yes,
And I pull out my
Yes.
gun.
and then I took out my gun, and I'm gonna
So-
fire at it.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna set up the initiative counter. We don't need to use the roll 20 because I don't have a map for this.
No problem.
But I need something to
Keep track for
place
yourself.
These things. Yeah.
And then I whipped out my gun.
Wasn't it the Scientology episode of South Park?
Yeah.
Possibly.
I love that episode.
Can neither confirm nor deny that.
All right, so I need everybody. Did everybody roll initiative? I forgot.
No.
Do I get to make my attack first?
It depends on your initiative because it knew you were there. And it was trying to get a surprise attack on you, and there's two of them. God damn. The other one's been rocking on stealth.
I don't like how you said that.
What?
The other one.
So everybody punch in your
Yep.
initiative order.
Right.
What the fuck? Alright, cool. So, first up,
What if it's a natural 20, just so I know? Or no, it doesn't really matter.
First up is the surprise attack guy. There is someone significantly closer. So you guys are all around a campfire about, well, not a campfire, you probably would put it out.
I would definitely would have put it out.
You guys are all huddled around in about a 15-foot area. About 30 feet out is one. The two closest would be Ben Harp and Hestia. On the other side, the two closest, obviously, Brogar and Ripley. So, Ripley, I'm sorry, Rogar. Got that high-low confused. What's your armor class? Probably not going to hit the first attack. Second attack. 18 to hit. Right, so that deals 5 points of piercing damage as a trident type weapon stabs you in the back. And you see before you this purple man thing. It has a large spiky head that looks almost like a bird's head, and spines all over its body and tail. It's got two huge leathery wings. And with that, I think next up would be, oh yeah, it's the other thing. Ben Harp, what's your armor class?
14.
That's very
Natural 1. So, you and Hestia are standing there looking at this thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then its tail whips around, and these spikes go flying out across the field.
Mm-hmm.
You both duck, and it hits the other spine devil.
Do we notice the other spine devil
I just
behind
told
us?
you what it was. Fuck.
Do we now notice the one behind us?
After the.
Yeah, I look around. Oh, good, and a second one you didn't tell me about.
I didn't see that one.
Also, it's not a trolley. One that people respect.
All right. So, next up in the surprise round would have been Ben Harp. I
Yeah,
think the surprise round's over though, right?
I mean,
'Cause they
depends
were
who's surprised who. I mean,
Yeah, you can go.
okay. I'm gonna make the attack with my hand crossbow.
All right. And Rogar and Ripley will stay in the commotion of Hestia waking up Ben Harp. You guys woke up.
18 to hit.
Hits.
Imagine if anything, I woke up when I got stabbed.
That's seven points of piercing damage,
All right.
You'd hope.
and I immediately reach down, scoop up some pebbles, and cast Magic Stone.
Okay.
And that'll be well, this one in front of us is, you said 30 feet out,
Yes.
and the one behind us is how close?
He's 5 feet away from Ben Harp and not Ben Harp.
From Rogar.
Ripley and Rogar.
Okay,
Um,
I'm
and he's about 15 feet away from Hestia and you.
okay. I'm going to move up and around behind the one next to Rogar and flank it,
Okay.
and that'll end my turn.
You do it.
Yeah, that'll
Okay.
end my turn.
So top of the initiative, we have Ripley.
Okay, the one that stabbed Rogar, and quickly waking up and seeing where he was stabbed in the back, I'm gonna go attack that one.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Do I have advantage because of flank, or this is not the
You are not flanking.
Me
with
and
Rogar.
Rogar are flanking.
Rogar and Ben Harp are flanking. You are not flanking with anyone yet.
Alright. That's fine because it's natural 20.
Okay.
Nice.
That misses. This creature has a special ability, critical hit. Do you know
It's called fuck 20s.
It's called. It's an effect. It's an effect.
It's an effect.
Really?
What's it called? It's called. What was that?
Oh, read that again?
Plot armor.
What's the damage?
Well, I've read it now. 25.
Damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So you swing and cleave it in half.
Nice.
I
Wait,
rolled 2 10s.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second. No, you don't. Anyway, you slash it across the chest, and it's pretty bad, and it's angry. It's very angry at you. You said 25?
Yeah.
Okay. It's got very tough skin, and your sword gets caught in some spines that cross its chest.
Can I try to pull it out?
I mean, it doesn't get stuck. It just
Oh.
gets slowed down, essentially. So next up is the first one, and that's the one right in front of you guys. He flaps his wings, and all three of you get attacks of opportunity with disadvantage. Rogar, and he's not there.
Here.
Oh, there he is. He's just under the camera. Rogar and Ben Harp both get regular rolls because y'all are flanking.
How come it's with
Advantage
disadvantage?
Cancels out disadvantage. What?
How come it was with disadvantage?
Ability.
Okay. No problem.
And I get an attack of opportunity, but with
You get an attack of
disadvantage.
opportunity with disadvantage.
18 to hit again. 5 piercing damage.
19.
16 hit.
16 hits. 19
Nine-
also hits.
Okay.
9 points of slashing.
17.
Okay. So it takes and jumps in the air and flaps its wings, and all three of you just hit it from all three sides, and it just stops in the air. Like its wings kind of jostle around a little bit, and then it falls to the ground, dead, seemingly. The other one,
I don't like when you say seemingly when things die.
right? The other one whips its tail again at you this time, Hestia.
Great.
Hestia, you got that one, right?
Yeah, sure.
As the three of us are kicking the shit out of this one.
So first attack is 22. Second attack 8 to hit.
Wait, what was the first one?
22 to hit. Is your armor class 22?
No, it is not. In
You
fact.
get hit by one
I hit
attack.
that time then. All right, so that is a that's a 3 plus 3, so 3 points of piercing damage and 3 points of fire damage as this glowing purple, or this purple spine flies out at you, quickly turns red, and then stabs you in the chest.
Oof.
And then it takes off in the air.
I'm resistant to fire damage. Does that mean I get any?
1.
Cool. Thanks, bro.
So a total of 4. It flies up 40 feet in the air. So we're gonna call it 50, 60 feet away from you guys. Next up, after that, is Benhart.
Okay. Seeing as the creature in front of me is fucked up, I'm gonna make 2 attacks with magic stone against the creature in the air now.
What's the range of magic stone?
30-foot throw range.
It's too far away now.
Shit.
Because he flew up 40 feet in the air.
Gotcha. What about?
If you can't get him, don't worry. I got this.
Well, I do have.
Oh, bagpipe.
I am a wizard. I have spells.
Don't
Sincerely
try
glad you
too
got
hard,
that
old man.
refined
Don't
already.
try too hard.
Oh. Okay. One sec. I'm sorry. Let me just get some
You're not
info
sorry.
on this.
Hi, sorry. I thought you were Benhart.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Shatter on it.
God damn it.
What's the range on Shatter?
60 feet.
60.
You'd have to move up about 20 feet. But
That's
you can
fine.
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move straight up. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Okay. Still takes half of 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay. Next up's gonna be Rogar. Followed by Hestia.
Ooh, that was good. Okay. 12 plus 4, 16, so 8. 8 thunder damage.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. You see its wings start to tear a little bit.
Alrighty.
Next, like I said, Rogar.
Can I try to get range to fling a javelin at it?
What's he's about, so he's 30 feet. Trying to do quick math. I don't want to have to do the Pythagorean theorem.
Sorry, correction to my fuck up. Magic Stone is actually 60 feet.
Okay. Well, you
So-
could have done it, but
yeah.
you already did Shatter.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Um,
Just letting you know for next time.
Yep. Rogar's gonna be really hard. You're gonna have to run up 40 feet. Do you have 40 feet of movement.
I have 30 feet, but I'll take the disadvantage for the like extended range thing.
So do you want to move up to 30 feet?
Yeah, I'll move to 30 feet, then I'll take a shot.
Okay, roll it.
17.
17 hits.
Uh, 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Math. Okay. Hestia.
I am also going to cast Shatter because it's the only thing that'll go that far.
Okay.
So, Constitution saving throw.
The natural one.
Hooray!
So how do you want to do it?
Oh, nice.
I want him to shatter. Just
Okay, so seeing Ben Harp having cast this awesome spell and its wings start to rip,
I do it better.
I'm gonna finish the job, and you run up and cast the spell into the sky on this creature, and not only do its wings rip the rest of the way, its wings rip off. The bones in its body you hear break and snap. The spines on its back explode, and it falls in a bloody heap.
I was gonna say, as I see her running up, and I hear the incantation, the familiar incantation that she's about to do this, I just like put my hood down as this thing just explodes with viscera covering.
It's not like a huge like anime style
No.
blood.
Okay.
It's
But-
just like
But darn.
gruesome.
I am standing
The
right
tops
underneath
of the
this thing.
trees around do, however, explode,
Okay.
and it falls to the ground.
Well then, I walk over to the the one that we pummeled to death, and I start trying to remove some spines.
Okay.
Child scream.
Roll me a dexterity,
Yeah.
firstly.
Yeah.
Just straight. Look, you can
Ooh,
make it
19.
sleight of hand.
Sleight of
With
hand.
Sleight of hand. Boost
Oh,
it.
21.
21. All right. So you're able to get the dagger up underneath the spines without actually stabbing your hand.
Yeah.
Now roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh Christ. 14.
You cannot hold on to the spine for more than like a second or two in order to get the dagger underneath.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to get it under there, but you're not able to work it so that it pulls the spine off, because every time you touch one of the spines, it starts to glow red hot,
Oof.
and you take 1 point of fire damage.
Okay. I seeing that, I go, "Hey Rogar." Oh, God damn it. I go, "Hey Rogar, come here."
I warily walk forward.
Can you grab that spine real quick?
Is it gonna hurt me?
There's a lot of spines on this thing's back.
Do you want me to do it? I have gauntlets.
Why don't you both grab a spine real quick, and as soon as they do, I'm just gonna start. Now pull.
I'll grab the smallest looking spine.
Just-
rip it off.
Okay, as you pull it up, it just rips off in your hand, and make me a Constitution saving throw.
They're just glowing red hot.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's my window.
You said con? Unnatural 20.
Okay. It burns. You take 1 point of fire damage.
I'm like,
And
flick it towards
you're
my
like,
arm.
Ow, 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 ow. You're just
As-
holding it there
As
like,
yeah,
"Ah,
as he's holding
fuck,
it,
Ow. And after about a minute, it cools off.
I was gonna say, okay, so as
Or
soon
not
as
a
you,
minute. After about 10 seconds, it cools off.
yeah, so I'll tell him. Okay, so just as soon as you pull him out, just drop him on the ground. Avoid
I don't
avoid the
wanna
fire.
do it again.
Come on, buddy, you can do this.
I can do it
I
if
know
you
I
want.
can
Like
do it.
I have gloves.
You
Oh,
do
I
it too,
guess
man.
not.
We need a bunch
I
of
want
them.
to go to bed.
All right, I'll go ahead and start pulling them out with my gloves.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as you pull it out, just drop it. It's fine.
Okay, I do. I do
I'm gonna
what
need
it says.
strength checks from both of you, or anybody who's
Rogar,
yanking.
come on.
I'm standing not anywhere near all this crap because fuck that.
I got stabbed in the back. I want to go to bed.
Rogar, buddy, pal.
I'm gonna use my axe.
Just leave them. 22.
You're gonna use
22.
you can use your axe to
All
what?
right. As you start to pull these things out, it's relatively easy. With your leather gloves, it does not appear to hurt. Or it just doesn't hurt. It's not that it doesn't appear to hurt. It doesn't hurt, but they do appear to still burn and then fall cold.
Okay. I take out some like cloth and just kind of wrap them up in it
Okay.
and insert it into the haversack.
All right.
How many did we get?
Let's say you can get about 7 or 8.
Okay. All right.
Good ones.
yeah.
The rest of them are like they snap off and break.
Okay. 1 sec. And Ben Harp is going to very gingerly touch the base of the back where these wings begin protruding out. Like
Covered in spines.
It's completely covered in spines. Shit. Okay. Then that is a problem for Morning Harp, and I go to bed.
All right. So, Hesty, are you gonna finish up this watch, or?
Yeah.
All right. So that was about an hour, 2 hours in.
Thanks for your help, guys. Go
There's
back
only
to
another-
bed now.
Like
Do you want me to watch Hesty?
a couple minutes really until dawn.
Nah, we'll let him. You can go back to bed, Ripley. We're good.
All right.
Good work.
You watch the sunrise alone.
I want to wake them all up about half an hour later with my bagpipes.
Okay. You start playing. I think it's called Morning Glory.
Oh God.
Yeah, that. I'm playing that.
Rogar wakes with a start, takes a slash at the bagpipe.
I am standing as far away from everyone as possible because I knew someone would do that.
Okay.
Takes a slash in
Ah,
the direction of
It's
the
like the old village.
Do I have to roll for how well I'm doing this?
Yeah, let's get a performance check out of you.
It reminds me of home.
Oh gee. Oh wait, no, I did Canadian there.
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh geez.
Ain't this a toe tapper?
That's a 26.
Say again.
That is a 26.
26. It's actually,
Invigorating.
as much as you guys hate the bagpipes, you're awake and
It works.
feeling bright for this early in the morning.
I say it's because I slept on my axe and not the bag.
Me great aunt used to.
I am like
play
backlit
bagpipes.
by the sun, and it's amazing.
Dancing like a little jig.
Yeah, it's really
With a
great.
Is it like,
26, you
is
could
it
be
like
standing on your
Lion
head,
King's
really.
silhouette?
Say again.
It's like Lion King silhouette.
Kind of.
Yeah, basically. I look awesome.
With the sun screaming.
As, as awesome as someone can look while playing bagpipes. I'm sorry if anybody out there plays bagpipes. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding you.
I'm just kidding. It hurts my ears.
So, do we just want to leave these like corpses out?
They're gone.
What if oh,
They're just
Did I
gone.
Did I not see these things disappear?
I'll say roll me a perception.
guys, I think Hestia ate them.
14?
14. You notice that every once in a while you'd hear like a crackle and a snap and a pop.
Someone
almost
eating
like
cereal.
fire. You notice every once in a while that they looked like the body that was closer to you guys looked a little smaller. And as the night went on, or as the next half hour or so went on, it just got smaller and smaller and smaller until it was just gone.
I checked the spines in the haversack. Are they still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure they didn't do the
I
same
will
thing and just
inform
disappear.
them of the shrinking. Like, so guys, while I was prepping for this wonderful wake-up call, the bodies just kind of shrank up and disappeared.
It was more of a dissolve than
Well, that ruins my plans.
All I took from that is that the best way to dispose of a body is to use snap, crackle, pop.
I don't want
Rice
to know
Krispie.
what Ben Harp's plans were.
Yeah, I really have.
I mean,
no
you said the
plan
wings
for
were
that.
leathery.
All right.
Who wouldn't want a fucking like cloak, a leather cloak of devil or whatever the demon this thing is?
All right, fair enough. When you said leather, I thought you meant like something adulterated.
I said leathery. Anyway,
Yeah,
so you guys wake up
same difference.
pretty refreshed for having just listened to a bagpipe solo.
It was a damn good bagpipe solo.
I will be
what's
right
the,
back.
Time of year.
Oh well.
Gene, I can see you. I'm sorry. Anyway,
What time of year is it, Chris?
it's middle of spring.
So kind of cool out in the morning.
It's, yeah. for the
Do
most
we?
part.
Like, what's the terrain like? Is it more rocky, or is it like there's some grass and vegetation?
Did you just change your accent?
A
Anyway,
little.
there's grass and vegetation. You guys were sleeping on a tree cover the whole night.
Oh, right.
So
Guys, it's a bed of lichen, also known as a pillow.
lichen. Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Oh, sure.
I got. Are the body? Is it only the spikes that are deteriorating, or is
No,
it?
it's the whole body.
Oh, okay. I was about to say it's like if some of the body was still there, I was gonna like chop some of it off and like cook it.
Nope.
All right.
Gone.
Well, fair enough. I'll just work on making some sandwiches for everybody.
All right. You make those sandwiches.
What kind
Yeah.
of bread?
What do you want? I got wheat, rye,
Rye.
white.
Do you have like
I'm back.
anything a bit more grainy?
Grainy besides rye.
I mean, I have Weight Watchers bread.
Do you have
which is
do
really
you have
bad.
do you have any dwarf?
Can I see if he has dwarf or dwarf bread? There's like a distinction you need to make.
I mean,
Ben
I
Harp
am-
remains silent.
Okay, well, I have dwarven bread, and I also have challah.
Is that like
Happy last day of Passover, everybody.
is that like
Oh,
dwarf?
yeah,
is
thank
that like
you.
dwarf meat?
Thank you, Lauren.
Because I gave up dwarf for Lent.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, Lent's
Lent's
over
over.
now.
It's Passover.
I don't
but-
pass over any dwarf. It's all mine.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm just going to.
Dwarf isn't
Not
isn't
sure if
kosher.
sexually charged.
I just slowly hand a sandwich over to Ben Hap.
I check the meat.
Chicken.
Are there subterranean?
It'll
chickens?
taste the same.
Yeah, it'll be
I
fine.
presume it's like dried, very dry
Chicken jerky.
chicken meat.
I
chicken
like-
jerky almost.
Yeah,
I just
it'll
sort of
it'll
I-
taste
I
the same
sort
as
of-
dwarf. It's
I
fine.
sort of add raisins to make it a little bit sweeter.
I just vomit on the ground. I just
Roll
leave
for
it.
taste, quick.
I put it on top of the husk or on the spot where the devil or the demon, whatever the spine creature.
There's like ash.
Yeah, I just leave it there.
Oh, I have some deviled eggs if you want.
Is
Touche.
that why-
These things lay eggs.
I mean, no. It's just the name of a food.
What kind of trees are around?
What are you, a heathen?
Evergreen.
I said to
It would-
I said to the paladin.
I was about to say, it's like it's kind of interesting.
Guys, got.
Sorry.
What were you saying, Ben Harp? I mean, not Ben Harp. Rogar.
So asking what kind of trees were around.
Evergreen.
Okay. So seeing this whole
So like pine. Pine's the only one that I can think of right now.
Spruce.
seeing all this sandwich
Spruce.
going down, I'm just gonna go up to whatever the nearest tree is and carve off a bit of bark.
Okay.
Walk up to the rest of them. When you live out in the wilderness like I do, because I don't have a family or friends,
Stop.
you live off the land.
Stop.
My stomach can digest tree bark. It'll
Okay.
sit through the tree bark, and when they're not looking, they'll spit it out.
Alright. I can I make a perception to see if I see him do that?
Yeah, we were gonna have that.
I'll make a
Let's
perception.
have a performance from Rogar.
That's a 5 on perception.
Well, let's get a perception from the other two.
19.
God damn.
That's a 10 for perception, so
I got an 8.
I'm convinced
So,
you can
you
eat
guys are
bark.
pretty convinced that Rogar just ate tree bark.
I look
I'm-
really wide-eyed and I just go like, "I'm sure you don't want a sandwich, mate. I don't think that's a good source of protein."
Excuse me, do you know how furbolgs live?
Trust
no,
me.
I'm not. I mean,
Trust me, you're fine.
I think we can just do this.
I'm gonna look at Rogar and go, didn't you tell us you don't know how furbolgs live?
Just said that.
It did.
Rogar, you're fine. There's more. That
Has he
whatever it
eaten
is you're
sandwich?
eating is gonna be a lot better than these sandwiches.
hey, I could take out the raisins if you want.
I think that's.
They've already touched the meat.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Guys, don't take that out of context.
Hestia, do you want to try?
Sure. I
Alright.
will. I will attempt to eat a sandwich.
All right, fair enough.
You guys
Roll a
feast on
Constitution
bunch of
save.
Oh,
sandwiches.
I also got some ants on a log if anybody wants them.
And you're looking at Rogar weird because
Where
he
did
eats
you
bark.
get peanut butter?
Who said anything about peanut butter?
He said ants on a
Talking
log.
about actual ants on an actual log.
Well, Rogar should eat that. He eats bark.
That's what I just said.
Only bark with moss on it.
Rogar pointed it out.
Excuse you, I only eat grass-fed bark.
You guys see that ant pile? If you put in like your finger or a branch, pull out some ants and like eat the ants before they can hit you with like their stinging bullshit. For clarification.
I mean,
For clarification, Rogar's thinking specifically of honeypot ants that you can just do that with, and not every other ant.
okay.
Hey,
Fire ant.
I walk over to the Hestia. I go, hey, do you know that that one military song on your bagpipes? You know,
Yeah. Everyone knows that.
Okay.
Should I
Okay.
play it?
Yeah, and I take the ring that I have on, the one that lets me communicate to the one guy, and I squeeze and activate it. And I say, just go.
And then I go.
Okay.
And
So-
I roll a
Yeah, performance.
23 for that performance.
Sounds very strange on a bagpipe.
Guys, I think
Instead of having like the sharp, like like the sharp notes of a
It
bugle.
sounds a little melancholy now.
It sounded like Star Wars for a second there,
And you hear, oh god, what's going on?
and then I just turn it off.
I have to communicate
It
with
just
people.
turns it off.
I just turn off the ring. I'm like, all right, let's get going.
What are you guys doing? Why did you wake me up?
No, I just turned it off. I'm done.
You can turn it back on again.
Oh, can he?
Walkie
Okay.
talkie.
Okay. I go. I'm sorry. What?
What was that?
Oh, what are you talking about? You woke me up.
You're tired. Can you not do that bullshit, please?
I have
Whoa,
no
damn
idea what you're talking about. What happened?
Going back to
Fill
bed.
me in. Yeah, I am too. Thanks for waking me up, I guess.
Tree bark while we're
God
out.
damn it, Ben Harp. Roll me insight. Ben Harper, only an insight.
It's a-
Lord.
Before he hangs up, as far as Rogar could tell, I'm gonna call. Do you want us to get you some tree bark?
No response.
Okay.
Insight. 16.
16.
Yeah.
While this is going
Cocked.
on, Ben Rogar's just gonna start scraping off some tree bark in a little pouch just to have some tree bark.
Oh God.
So, that didn't sound like the guy at first.
Oh,
It was weird.
interesting. Okay. I'll keep that to myself.
Oh, shit.
I'll keep that one to myself.
Oh, Kermit, why?
But why? Okay.
So Rogar's just gonna start chewing on tree bark from a little pouch that's just full of tree bark.
Okay.
Is Rogar
Actually
slowly
going to eat the
forgetting
tree
he's
bark?
not actually eating tree bark?
He's not gonna eat it, but he's just gonna chew on it. Oh, nobody's looking, spit it out.
It's like a tobacco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just take tree
An
bark and
excellent,
put it under your
an
lip.
excellent source of your daily fiber.
Yeah.
You know,
Ben Harp has some morning rations. Packs up his bedroll and is ready to set out.
Okay.
But we had bedrolls we could use.
I
feel
do.
Like sleeping on the ground.
You haven't
Imagine
found
what
one.
you're used to.
You haven't found one your size yet.
I just kind of use it as a blanket sometimes.
The monks didn't give you one.
They told you sleep on a
He
hard
just kinda
floor.
puts it over like the top half of his torso.
My feet get cold, so I wear them as socks.
I was gonna say you wear it as like one pant leg.
Very unfortunate life.
Yeah, the monks told you just sleep on a hard floor. It's good for you, but in reality, they just didn't want to give up their bedrolls.
They almost didn't let me sleep inside for a while.
Oh, God.
I don't even remember what I did.
It's a
I think I
harsh
just
life. Anyway. So you
We all
guys
take a moment of silence for Rogar's life.
Let's take a moment of silence to realize that Chris is gonna have to write in this fucking monastery at some
yeah,
Eventually.
if it's not destroyed, if that's not why they kicked you out
Yeah.
and they moved so you can never find them again.
They'd be okay with just doing that.
Anyway,
Oh my God.
Baylor, we can barely hear you. So you guys make your way the rest of the way down the mountainside.
Yeah.
I can hear you better now. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning
Okay.
at this point.
What time do we reach the bottom?
10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant like we started making our way to the bottom at 10 o'clock.
No.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We got up at dawn. It didn't take that long.
And how far away are we from the town?
I'm guessing another day's trip.
Probably about an hour or 2
Oh.
hours.
All right, never mind.
Nice.
Hey guys, don't forget we have to kill Eskel.
No, you have to kill Eskel.
Yeah.
You guys
His name
have a
is
group-
Deskel. With
Yeah,
a D.
Sure.
You dicks.
I thought it was Eskel.
Like-
All right,
I
so
just look up at the sky. I look up at the sky and go, God, we're gonna call him what we want.
I swear to God, you said
all
it
right,
was Eskel.
so how are we gonna kill Dreskel?
DESCAL.
All right, so how are we gonna kill Dreskel?
Just hear that in the wind.
It's
Yeah,
the other one that I
bastard.
thought you didn't do.
You take 20 points of
Um,
Ah! My heart, it's finally foolish enough to attack me. Just start wrestling with myself.
Oh my
Just
god.
like stab yourself in the chest.
Yeah, exactly.
Victory is mine.
One of these days.
Well, all right. Well, question is because since you all are different races,
Whoa.
is it multi-ethnic?
Whoa.
The town that you're from?
What kind of question is that?
It's a very straightforward question.
Survey? Are you the government?
No.
We don't like those kind of questions around here. Folks are
Okay.
sensitive.
Is the town multi-ethnic?
What did I just say?
Roll me a history.
All right. $17.
You do know that Cliff's Hold does not, does not have any ethnic prejudices.
Okay.
Unless you're Deskel.
Unless you're Deskel.
Unless you're Dixel.
I mean, but you've probably never met Deskel because he hates dwarves.
If I could. Oh. So, well, I was gonna suggest like I could dress up as one of your guard folks.
You don't need to do that.
Okay, well
You're fine.
All right.
We're out of the danger zone. Well, I say that, but
I'm about to go into one by trying to kill your leader.
I say that, but I don't know if
I
it's
feel
just.
like we should stop saying that out loud.
I don't know if it's just my old age, but when I was talking to old Kermit there on the ring, it didn't entirely sound. He didn't entirely sound like himself.
Didn't say hi ho.
He could have just been sleepy.
Possibly. Keep your wits about you. Keep your.
My wits are always about me, sir.
I haven't noticed. Keep your weapons on you.
I heft my bagpipes.
Are we making our way to the town right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Be ready for a fight.
I'm gonna try to make out as far away as possible as we're walking towards the town to see if I notice anything funny.
You notice giant walls erected around the town.
That's pretty
Right.
funny.
Stone walls.
Are those
That
new?
would make a dwarf proud.
Oh, that's pretty good walls.
Who says that? Goddamn dwarves.
It makes everybody else very impressed.
Hey,
So-
Benhart. Benhart, don't you have a friend in the guards or some shit?
I have a couple of friends in the guards.
Cool. If we just go and do what we gotta do, like, can you make it look like it's not just straight up a coup? And, like, make it look like a big coup so everybody shares the blame?
Sure, let's not plan an accidental death. Let's plan a small coup that looks like a larger one.
Right.
I love you
I call
guys.
myself an activist.
Ben Harp's just silent through this whole.
I'm not going to involve them.
Okay, but, like, I believe what Snake Lady said was either we kill him or I die like super slow and agonizing death.
And I promise you that will not happen.
I'm the lion lady, but okay.
I place my palm on his bosom and I say, Rogar, that is not going to happen. I promise you.
You groped Rogar?
I didn't say I groped. I said I placed my palm on his bosom. That is not a grope, young lady.
Please not.
Grope, there has to be a flexure.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't
inward
flex.
flexure.
Well, I'm super tired. Is there like a tavern?
There's plenty of taverns.
Just woke
We've
up
only
like
been
3
awake for
hours
a couple
ago.
of hours.
I'm pretty exhausted. in
Didn't you
general.
sleep through your watch?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have money for a tavern.
Well, first we get paid, then we kill the guy paying us, then we leave.
And we take
Oh,
more
okay, that's
money.
fine. All right. That's fair.
Honestly,
Guess,
Dreskel's been pissing me off for a few years.
I don't even know who these people
It's
are.
not
But
his
sure.
name.
I know. I know.
Wait, that voice.
Did that really come through the ring?
Yes. How does that feel?
God damn you.
Out of game, did I tell you guys about the books that I saw in his office?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you did.
okay. Make sure.
What were the books about?
Fuck, I don't remember.
fiends and things,
Oh, okay. Ow.
evil
Take
stuff,
this
evil
Okay.
things. That's what
I
it
don't know
was.
if I could read it or not.
So, it takes you guys, like I said, an hour or two,
Mhm.
depending on how fast you guys want to go, to get back to the wall.
Mhm.
We're gonna take a quick break,
All right.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
I'm
So
gonna go
at
get some ice cream.
11:31.
All right. Join us back in 15 minutes.
We'll be back, Rick.
Okay.
And we're back.
All right.
And that's
So-
why I love Torchlight.
So I pull the pin, then I flip the thing, like just pull it.
You gotta pull it
Yeah.
and then let go of the thing, and then throw the pin across the room.
What if I hold a match up to it?
You're gonna want to
Like
swallow the
grab it?
pin. you're just gonna want to swallow the pin entirely.
But we're back.
So anyway, done talking about trying to make Evan blow himself up with a grenade. Wait, is that a real? Oh, it's not a real grenade, is it? Anyway,
Looks real.
you guys are approaching the wall. Take it
Correct.
away.
Yeah, I'll lead the charge. I'll just start like kind of waving down whoever I can see.
One of them says, "Is that you, Ben Hop?"
It's me. It's me.
You notice this guard. He's one of the ones who lets you in and out on a regular basis.
Yeah.
With maybe not legal wares.
Gotcha. Does
If you were so inclined to pull these things out of town.
right. Does he actually come down to meet us? Do any of them come down to meet us?
He's he leaves his post and starts coming down, and the door kind of cracks open a little bit.
Okay. I lead everyone in after me, and I kind of pull back behind him.
Okay.
When everyone else is a little out of earshot, I ask him, "Have you heard of anything from Deskel?"
Not as of recently. No.
Nothing.
Why were you supposed to go see him?
Yeah, we're on our way to him now. He's up to some stuff, and
He's always up to some stuff.
right this time he might be a bit in over his head.
Well, Captain Kellen would like to have a word with you before you go meet him.
All right.
He asked me to stop you if we saw you.
Uh-huh.
We didn't expect to because we thought you'd be coming back out that hole.
Yeah. So did I.
So, just hang on a tick, and we'll have Captain Kellen out here in a moment.
All right.
You should probably stand outside the gate.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
With less people that see y'all, the fewer we have to worry about going back to Deskel.
All right. Oh. Yeah, I abide. Let's take a step outside.
All right. So as you guys step out, the gate closes a little bit again. So you stand outside the gate for about 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And Captain Kellen, a tiefling,
Mm-hmm.
walks out and he says, "Ben Harp, good to see you. Staying out of trouble."
Good morning. As best as I can.
He reaches out his arm to shake your hand.
Insight check.
Okay.
No one
Are you
shakes.
afraid he has one of those like buzzer buttons or something?
No one shakes my hand. They know better. Oh, 17.
You see something in his hand.
What is it?
It's a piece of paper.
Oh, okay. I reach forward. No, I shake his hand. I take it from him.
Y'all look tired. I think Deskel can wait a day.
I'm sure he can.
And he says, "I'll let him know that he'll be in first thing in the morning."
You are absolutely correct.
He nods at all of you and he walks back in.
Rogar's gonna pull Cassidy to the side where nobody's like kind of out of earshot, but if somebody really listened to him, they could. He's just like, "Hey, you think we should tell the Mixies down there somewhere? Everyone's gonna notice."
Oh,
we
God.
did kind of leave with like a gnome, and now we've got a dwarf.
You know,
Who's Mixie?
Don't worry about it. Not important.
Alright.
if you, d- You have thrown me off guard, and I do not know how to respond to this question.
You still have his gun.
I start kind of ushering them through the gate as they're
I
I
as they're
don't
whispering.
answer his question and look very confused and walk away.
She's shy.
So, where do you guys want to go?
I'd say we go back to the tavern where we started.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe we can
Hold
insult
guys.
that orc some more.
You guys go back to the Manchester Inn and
Mhm.
Tavern.
Mhm.
Fuck, what's that dude's name?
Ain't that the question of the day?
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry,
It's
I lost.
definitely Deathcall.
I lost all my notes because like that's why I needed to redo my character sheet
Yeah.
because I lost it in a transfer and that had all my notes on it.
Okay. So you all return back to the Manchester Inn, and
Mhm.
Lamar is currently
Lamar.
serving Jameson some sort of lunch.
Who is Jameson? I'm sorry.
The little kid who came
That's
with you guys.
right.
Oh
God
my god.
damn it! You don't know him, Ripley.
He's 16.
I know, I'm saying this out character.
He's not a little kid. He's 16. He's a man. Anyway,
I thought you
So-
meant that all of a sudden he had acquired Jameson and was serving.
That's
it
what
at
I
the
thought he
bar.
said. That's what I thought he meant.
no, Jameson is the name of the young man.
I'm like, oh, we're morning
guys-
drinking now. All right.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of and then escorted to.
Pre-game. We did not beat the shit out of him.
You fucking hit.
You
somebody
hit
with
him a couple of times.
Yeah,
They were
somebody
fucking
hit him
pistol
several
whipped him.
times.
I
That
did
was me.
not. I did not lay a hand on him.
Fucking hit him with the butt of his gun.
That's
Oh,
what
God.
it was. Anyway, so you guys see Jameson, and Jameson like looks around for Mixie.
He's he, just lock eyes. With him. He's dead, son.
He's in. I'd
Like-
say he's in a better place, but he did like hit a kid, so I don't know if that's gonna be good.
I would say he's in a better place, but oh wait, he's not the one in the Underdark. Never mind.
He moved to,
Oh, God.
a higher place,
Or did they go to a lower place?
or they
Oh,
immediately
God.
just like sent to one of the 9 hells.
I mean, it's definitely a shorter place. Anyway,
Alright.
moving right along. Lamar says, "Can I get you anything?"
A strong drink,
Um,
Lamar. A strong
drink.
Strong
Hmm.
drink.
All right.
Could I get a cup of milk with a shot of lime juice? But like, be real subtle about it. I say this low enough to where nobody else can hear it.
Are you doing this before everybody puts in their orders, or
After, no, before.
before? So you're standing next to everyone, and Lamar just kind of looks at you like milk and lime juice.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
Just some wine, please.
You, sir. Haven't seen you around.
He's
Oh
with
yeah,
us.
they
He's-
just
he's
found
with-
me in the
He's
cave.
with, yeah, he's
Yeah,
with us.
actually, that's who I
Would you
ordered.
like something to drink?
Yeah, sure, please. You got any beers?
Yes, we have plenty of dwarven beer if you'd like it.
Oh yeah, that'll
Thank
work.
God this
Thank
one
you.
doesn't want lemonade.
He takes out a tankard and pours you some. Hands it over to you, and he says, "Ben Harp,
Mm,
Thank you very much.
dragon whiskey. Will that do?"
hit me.
He takes a bottle and he puts it on the table, and he says, "I have some coin for you. Sent from Lestol."
Perfect. I've been
All right.
I've been hankering, and I slide a gold piece across the table. Or like how much? Would I know how much the dragon whiskey is?
Hmm?
Would I know how much the dragon whiskey is?
Bottle
Yeah,
would be
bottle.
about 7 gold pieces, but
Yeah.
it says on him.
Oh, okay. Okay. I still slide a gold piece across the table.
He goes, all right.
We're
Don't
friends.
really need that, but
We're friends.
fine. Thank you.
We're friends. Damn it.
Touche. You had some wine, ma'am, correct?
Yes, yes,
He
I
takes
did.
a bottle and he puts it on the table and he says, whole thing or a glass?
Glass. Don't tempt me with the whole thing.
He takes and pours the glass and he slides the bottle to you. He says, "Oh, my mistake," and he swaps them.
Ah.
Ben Harp kind of hunches over, slumps over kind of on the counter as he pours himself a glass of dragon whiskey and just kind of subtly opens up the note that the tiefling gave him.
It says 7:30, Manchester Inn, your room.
Does it say 7:30 p.m. or a.m.?
So let's go Gossip Girl.
It's past a.m.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
at this point in time, it's noon, and he says, "Can I get anything for you guys to eat?"
Anything but a sandwich.
Surprise me, Lamar.
I'll take a glass of
Oh.
water. Anything.
Please.
Glass
You know
of
what?
water.
Specifically, I want a bowl of soup that's edible.
All right.
Specifically,
So like one with the bread bowl.
that's you have good ideas.
What's a bread bowl?
I mean, it's. I could show you how to make it.
I'm fine. He walks away.
We need
and you hear him.
tavern ambience now.
You hear muffled shouting between Lorna and Lamar. And she's like, and he's like, would you just fuck? All right, fine. I'll ask. And he says, would you guys like to try any of our specials? No? All right, cool. I said that I want it.
Marital bliss.
Lime juice.
Oh, I'll take some chickens.
He does come back and give you your milk and lime juice.
Okay, so Chris, you know what happens if you drink an acid immediately after milk, right?
It curdles.
Yeah, it curdles and your stomach gets all gross and shit. Yeah, I know.
You're gonna walk
What
up
is-
to Ripley.
There's a Constitution save in your immediate future.
Walk up to Ripley. So, back at the monastery,
Oh God.
at this
Yeah.
little initiation ceremony,
Uh-huh.
you truly welcomed into our group. You had to drink this, and depending on the outcome, pun intended, it'll determine if you're cool enough to hang with us. So drink it all right now.
Do I hear this happening?
I say it
Roll
loud
me
enough.
perception. Well, if he's gonna say it loud enough so that Ben Harp can hear it, then yeah, you definitely hear it.
You see me like
Directly here.
yeah, you see me like slowly turn as I'm pouring myself a glass of dragon whiskey. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna down my whole glass of wine. I just shoot my glass of wine.
I mean, I really didn't have a choice of the matter to go with you guys or not. It was either I was going to be alone and lost, or I was going to be with you guys.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's completely fair. Drink it.
I was gonna, I was gonna say you find that you'll find that you're in a similar situation now, where you don't have a choice.
Or what? Oh.
Is the bottle of wine still sitting on the bar?
Oh,
Yes.
I'm gonna go pour myself
and I
another
said,
glass.
Which one do I drink first?
They're together, I
They're
believe.
together.
Oh, it's fused.
You don't know that. He ordered milk and lime juice, but no one else heard
Oh,
that.
okay. What is
So
this?
all you know is it's milk.
Yeah.
It just looks
Okay.
like a whitish substance. in a glass. Probably milk. It smells like milk. And a little citrusy, weirdly.
Okay. Um,
See, we're,
I take the glass and I dip my tongue in it just real quick.
It's milk. Might be a little bit spoiled, but it's hard to tell.
you see, back in the monastery, milk was hard to get up the mountain.
God damn
Yeah.
it.
Super special, but like, we didn't have stomachs for it because
Are your other friends from the monastery?
what?
Did they have? Are your other friends from the monastery? Did they have to do this?
At that question, I raise my glass and I go, I'm a God-fearing man, sir.
Women aren't allowed
Okay.
in monasteries.
Okay, so then that's two people. So they didn't have to drink it, did they?
They did.
What? Oh,
They're
you
not
just,
drinking.
you took that tradition and you put in this circle. You put
Yeah.
in your clique.
That's right.
Oh,
What I do.
I'm just totally going along with this.
okay,
I'm
gotcha.
gonna need a performance from Ben Herb.
Okay.
And I'm gonna need a deception from Rogar.
I've been pretty traumatized through just like being lost and having all my friends die.
Fucking natural
So-
20.
I'm kind of just like believing because they kept me alive.
I want to point out that Rogar is completely deadpan in the face because this happened to him at the monastery.
I'm not gonna even try to
Deception.
inside.
What
I'm
was your
not gonna,
deception roll?
Okay, that's good. 17.
17. All right.
I'm not gonna even try to insight. I'm just gonna because I just
I would
believe-
like it if you did.
Okay.
It would just
It
just make me feel better.
It would please me.
Okay. That's like a 6.
Okay.
Straight
I
up the
know.
last drop.
These two are so convincing, and Hestia's just over there just chugging wine.
Okay. Well, I kind of do the nose pinching thing, and I just close my eyes and I just take it all in one gulp.
As he's drinking it, I'm gonna call over Jameson. Like,
Oh,
Jameson,
Lord.
come see. I want you to meet our new friend, Richard.
Jameson's at the bar, like 6 or 7 seats away from you.
Jameson, come see, real quick. Come see, come see, come see.
He walks over with like, fuck, I forgot what he said he had. I said he had.
You didn't say he had
Yeah,
any.
no,
of
he
it.
didn't say
Does he have my dwarvish beer?
He's got like a po' boy.
Grab Jameson's left arm.
Goddamn shrimp po' boy. Oh, I could go for that
I'm
right
gonna
now.
see Jameson's
He's like,
hand
"What?
on my left,
What are you doing? What are you doing to
I
me?"
want you to meet our new friend Ripley. He'll fill the void.
Hello,
left
Ripley.
by-
Ripley, make me a saving throw, a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Okay, so your stomach hurts badly, but being a dwarf, actually, you would have had advantage because I would count that as a poison.
Yeah. All
I
right.
mean, you got a natural 20, so it's fine.
Yeah. All
So,
right.
being a dwarf, you have a cast iron stomach, and you just kind of.
I
Mate.
see him not puke.
I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it does give a weird little aftertaste. You know those burp aftertastes where sort of like the atmosphere in your mouth is kind of like, eh.
Right.
And I just taking a swig of my dwarvish beer.
Lamar, can we get some of that oatmeal that we had the other day?
Fresh out.
Do you need a cook, by the way?
Us?
No, I ask.
Lamar is over at the other end of the bar,
Oh,
tending to the same half.
God damn it.
well, I just sort of after I finished drinking, I shake Jameson's hand and said, "Nice to meet you." And walk over to the bar guy and I ask him if he needs a cook.
Nope, my wife's pretty good at that, and when she needs help, usually either me or my daughter go and help.
That's fair.
Appreciate your offer, though, son.
No problem. May I have another 12 spear, please?
Absolutely. You got the coin?
Thank you. Yeah,
All right, that'll be 3 copper.
yeah. I hand him 3 copper.
Okay. He says that's for the first one. You didn't pay me for the first one.
All right, that's fair. I'm sorry.
Jameson, you're to make this man feel welcome.
Still waiting for that second bout of 3 copper.
Oh! I hand a silver piece.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Here's 2 at a time. And he gives you 2 of them.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Cheers, mate. And I just go back.
I like how he started the episode. It's Scottish, and now he's Australian.
Like I said, I just interview great voice actors. I'm not one of them. But I sit down and I say, well, so how did you meet this kid? And why are you here? Where are you from? I don't know any of you, actually. Well, I know you, but I don't know you.
As I'm walking Jameson back to his seat, like, Jameson, I've got one hand on his shoulder. You're to make this man feel welcome in our presence. Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes.
Yeah.
Promise me you'll make him feel comfortable and accepting.
Okay.
While he's doing this, it's somewhat distracting. I'm gonna take the other half of his sandwich.
I mean, it's not cut in half. It's like a 6-inch.
Oh god.
Damn it. I don't do that.
God damn it.
That was a
Like,
good
now
try,
he's
though.
Like half of it, so.
I'll just keep an awkward eye contact with him, and the farther away I get, the more I squint, to make it look like I'm getting progressively madder at him.
He looks slightly frightened. You saying something?
You know what I'm saying.
I can't hear you.
This is really scary.
Not, you just don't know what to look for.
All right.
What am I looking for?
Ben Harp, can I have some whiskey?
I hand him the bottle.
Now, I want you to do me a favor, Ben Harp. Remember last time? Let's not have that happen again.
Whatever do you mean?
Don't act like you don't remember what happened that day.
I don't know. It was a crazy night. Lamar, how many days have we been gone?
3.
Not bad.
Wow. So what were you guys actually looking down there for?
You, Ripley, and we found you. Thank God. My life was missing. I had a large dwarven-shaped hole somewhere, and you're here now to fill it. Thank
All
you.
my friends are dead, and I don't know how to get back to my.
You have
village.
me, and I have you, and that's all that matters now.
I mean,
We have each other.
Yeah, I guess so. If you're not going to leave me as a meat
I would
shield.
never leave you behind.
I mean,
Okay.
You are you are invaluable to me.
I'm sure you said that to.
I
many
never
others.
said that to anyone in my life.
You didn't like Nixie.
Oh,
So I'm sure I'm gonna need a deception.
I'm gonna inside the fuck out of this one.
That's 20, bitch.
Oh, ditto.
All right, reroll.
Rogar's gonna pull out the thunder cannon during this time and wave it about in the air. Lamar, can we sell this here? Just gonna wag it back and forth.
What you got there, Bailey?
Let me look. I'm doing an inside. I'm looking inside him. I got a 22.
26.
Damn.
Fuck you. All right. Well, that's a little awkward. I'm gonna be honest. I do appreciate your kindness, but that's a little bit awkward because we only just recently met,
I appreciate
And
that
then
you
you just-
appreciate it.
and you just told me earlier in the caves that you weren't gonna get attached to me
I never said
until
that.
after 3 weeks.
I never said that.
Okay. Sure. Any fucking way.
I'm gonna turn to Ripley. I'm gonna pat him on the back and be like, Ben Harp is kind of old. He forgets things.
Like his son?
Yes.
Glenn Harp. No, Ken Harp. Wait.
Wait, I got this. Wait, no, wait, yes, no, wait.
All right, fair enough.
Lamar,
And
I've
how
told
did
you about my son, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful bastard. God, I miss him.
So
Still not entirely sure that. You know what? Never mind.
So about my corn.
Your corn
Yeah. Or what did you say I got from Listol?
corn.
coin.
Coin. Sorry, it sounded like corn.
Are you getting old?
I was excited. Listol's a farming
Said, "Sit in
city.
your room."
Ah, all right.
Actually,
Yes.
So
I take the bottle of dragon whiskey out of Rogar's hand. I'm like, I'm going up to my. I just skip
So-
up the stairs.
I turn to Ben Harp and not Ben Harp, Rogar and Hestia, and I go like, I guess I'm with you guys now. I guess I don't know what's happening.
Why do people keep confusing our names?
No, it's weird.
It's because I get it. It's the father son likeliness. I get it.
Yeah, it's in the eyebrows.
Well, this is weird. Who has to take Mixie's name off the team locker?
There's a team locker.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been a I guess a mercenary group?
I
Like-
pull up the
like
Haversack
2 weeks.
where I hastily wrote Mixie shit on the center pouch and put the thunder cannon back in.
What's that? What device is
I
that?
think we can sell it. Actually, I pull it back out. Yeah, Lamar, can we sell this?
Possibly.
I don't
You'd
know.
have
how
to
it-
go. Damn it, to Traveler's Landing. Maybe somebody there would want to buy it.
Do we want to go shopping today, guys?
Martial law is still in effect, guys.
Yeah, martial law. What the hell happened?
Oh,
The side of
this guy's new, right?
Yeah.
So here's the long and short of it. Giant
Okay.
fucking hole collapsed down the street.
Oh,
I don't know how you missed it.
I mean, I'm not from here. I'm from a
It's,
different.
it's like 100 feet down the street.
we didn't come that way. I don't think
We didn't. No.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's okay.
Well, if you look out
yeah.
that window right there, you'll see nothing.
Okay.
There was stuff there,
Ah.
and now it's
understood.
in a hole.
Well, I'm very sorry about that. I think something along the lines of that happened at the village, or there was at least some earthquakes where I was from, and then now all my friends are dead, and apparently this group has forced me to drink some bad milk.
They tried to get you with that one, huh?
Yeah.
That doesn't work on dwarves. Like, they think it will.
Oh, is it a special kind of milk? I just
You guys
thought
would
it
have to. You would have to drink like an entire gallon of that stuff.
Actually, you want to try it? It's really cool.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that. Thanks,
Not you.
Rogar. Oh, what are you talking about?
I appreciate you, Lamar. Ripley, you want to try that?
Try what?
That whole gallon of milk like that?
I'm not wasting that much milk, thank you.
Okay, well,
How much money do we need to throw at you for that much?
I mean, if you want to throw in like 10 gold, I mean, sure.
No, I'm upstairs. I'm not.
While this is happening,
I'm not part of this.
I'm gonna go upstairs and go to bed until something
It's-
interesting
it's
happens.
Noon.
It is.
Yeah, I'm tired.
where? Well, all right.
I'm gonna go take a midday nap.
Lamar, do you actually know how long these people actually been together?
I'm still here.
I mean, I've known Ben Harp for years.
Okay.
Comes through here all the time. Traveling merchant.
Hmm.
These two. First time I ever met him was 3 days ago.
I mean, the party composition has shifted so much since I met Ben Park. It feels like we've been friends for at least 3 campaigns.
Like I said, I've only been
What
around
are
for
you
2
talking
weeks.
about?
I barely know these people.
Military stuff, man.
Oh,
Of course
you guys were in the army together.
don't know. We're in a militia together.
They're telling me people died,
Really gnarly.
apparently. So I don't know. Whatever.
I'm confused.
I am too.
Lamar shakes his head.
Do you have a
says,
meat pie?
Drinks, anyone?
I just asked for a meat pie from Lamar.
Meat pie. Got it.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the specials. Thanks for getting me in the doghouse with my wife. And he slowly walks away, not breaking eye contact. He goes, Lorna. What? Meat pie. And she goes, I told you. And then he shuts the door. And he says, it'll be out in a minute.
So,
Friend.
is
I'm so sorry, mate. You don't have to do it if you don't want
Oh,
to.
don't apologize. You'll regret it.
Mate.
Your
Just
bowels
tell
will
your
regret
wife
it.
that he changed
Okay.
his mind.
I'm
Jesus.
sorry.
Just tell your wife that he changed his mind. He's a little simple.
Too late.
Rogar's gonna pull out another piece of pine bark, put in his mouth. So,
What are you doing, son?
God damn it.
like doing
I love you, Rogar.
You trying to hibernate for the winter there? Give yourself a little stopper?
I look suddenly very interested. I'm like, did you know he has the most remarkable ability to digest tree bark?
Are you a bear? Are you half bear? Are
I
you
mean,
like
I've
a
got-
man bear?
I mean, I've
Okay.
got like fur.
I think Baylor's about to die.
It's
Anyway,
11 o'clock, man. I'm dying already.
Do I find any coin in my room?
yes, you find a pouch with
Mhm.
250 gold pieces in it.
Nice. Fantastic.
There is a note attached.
Okay. I will read that later.
Okay.
Nice.
So Lamar,
I asked Lamar if I could have a room.
Sure. Yeah. It's 3 silver a night. There goes a cat. It's 3 silver a night for a room, a single room.
Okay. Could I have the one Mixie had?
He was actually staying in the room with the rest of these guys.
Oh. Could,
There's a community room.
could I stay with them?
It's not a question you ask me. That's a question you ask them.
Okay, I turn to Ben, Rogar, and Hestia.
it's a question
Yes,
for
he
the
is
boss.
upstairs sleeping right now.
I ask Rogar.
Gotta put it to a vote. Can't do it without the boss. Lamar.
Fuck's sakes, you
I,
people
I,
are
I
weird.
make my way back down the stairs.
Bernard!
Happily
Significantly heavier.
buzzed. As he screams, Ben Harper like, ah, why?
Okay, can I stay with you guys?
You have to beat Rogar in a mud wrestling match.
I was told it was a vote!
I said it was a vote. We have to do the vote today.
So, is it both or is it one? I give 3 silver to Lamar.
You're gonna give Lamar a gold piece
Why?
because I said so.
What's the?
You know, in Ben Harp's defense, you're probably going to be here for a couple days because there is martial law, and until we can figure out some kind of way to get through all this, I'll give you a deal: 4 days, 1 gold piece.
All right.
That would normally be 12 silver.
See how reasonable he can be.
So you are getting a deal, my friend.
I greatly appreciate that, my friend, and a gold piece. And I say,
I'll throw in a 5th for free.
oh, thank you.
He gives you a 5th of dragon whiskey.
I go, Lamar.
Alright.
Lamar, you are too kind, and I just keep drinking.
Ben Harp.
Hey, Ben Harp. Want to go sell some shit?
We're not allowed out, are we?
Not unless you want to risk it and possibly get captured and dragged
During
off
the
to
day,
jail
though.
for breaking the martial law.
Weren't they? Did they let us out like during the day last
They
time?
were escorted.
We were escorted. That's why I wanted that seal. Damn it! I tried. I tried for that friggin' piece of paper that would let us just walk around. But Driscoll doesn't like me that much.
Does he like anyone?
Especially since you don't say
I know.
I know. His name is Disco. Son of a bitch. God damn you, Ben.
Kermit seems really, really invested in how you pronounce this guy's name.
Where's
Right.
my money, bitch?
Bitch better have my money.
Uh, anyway.
My revenge will be swift and prompt.
Lamar, I asked Lamar, you haven't heard word how long this martial law crap is gonna be in effect, have you?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna end in the next day or two.
Okay, we can wait, guys.
Especially since you guys are back.
We'll be fine.
I heard he sent you guys down in there to investigate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I volunteered.
I expected I would never see you again. Kind of surprised I am.
Oh, you're not that
We are
lucky.
down a no.
Kind of lost bet with my daughter. Thanks a lot for that.
I clap him on the shoulder. I'm like, you're not that lucky, Lamar.
I finger guns the daughter like, hey.
Yeah, I could have kept all his coin. The daughter is cleaning a table, and when she sees you, like, she's across the room. When she sees you, give her like the finger guns. She's like,
You bet right.
"Oh, yeah, I know. Thanks. I can
Welcome.
see that being as your own back."
Not all of us, but you're welcome.
Same number.
It makes no difference. He wasn't important. We have his gun.
Wow.
And then I took out the gun.
And then I pull out my gun.
Alright, well,
All right, well, this is depressing. Everybody get some drinks. Hestia, put that sack of air to use. Let's get some music in here.
Hestia is
Do you-
asleep.
Hestia is asleep upstairs.
I thought you meant like she was still here. I just
Really
imagine
nice.
turning and she's just face first on the
do
floor.
I still have to fight Rogar?
Tomorrow.
Oh, alright.
Guys, I have a great idea.
What?
In Mixie's shit, we have a cap of water breathing. If we fill up a bucket with booze,
Oh
like-
god.
put our heads in it, and just drink the booze like that, will it be fun?
Yes.
And will
You
it count
should
water?
find out.
Short answer, yes.
I'm glad that I have time to think about how I'm gonna work that. Anyway, is there anything else you guys would like to do for the rest of the day until you guys are expected to meet Kellen?
I
No.
just want to sell some shit if possible.
I was told 7:30 my bedroom, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, then we'll just
Is your bedroom also my bedroom? Because I don't want to witness any of this crap.
Don't wanna close my eyes.
Do we all have separate rooms?
No,
No? Okay, yeah. It's just one big one.
He was giving them to us for free,
you guys
remember?
got the community room.
Yeah.
It was free.
Yep.
Do I get my own room because I just paid for it?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
It's a bed, nightstand, table, 2 chairs,
Cool.
standard single hotel.
I,
Window
I,
opening up to a brick wall.
I drink till 7:30. Got I drink till 7:30. Got a pregame.
Okay. So you're just pounding. How drunk are you gonna get?
I'm not too drunk.
Roll me Constitution save. How much of that bottle are you drinking?
The whole bottle.
The whole bottle.
The whole
All right.
bottle.
But not too
Not
drunk.
20.
That's like 4 for you.
I know. I'm actually. God. Fucking damn it.
Uh,
Let's go. It's
so-
but it's not on anything that matters.
this card does.
It's only on stupid shit.
So 7:30 rolls around. You are heavily buzzed,
Okay.
but sober-ish.
Zen-like.
You're not sloppy.
Right.
I can't say sober. You're just not sloppy.
Ben-like.
Harpish, if you will.
Understood.
And you hear a knock at the door.
Okay. I walk forward and I creak it open. Who do I see? Who do I see? Just a little bit, just like.
You see another one of the guards. It's the one that you met at the gate.
Okay. I ask. I look him up and down. I go. What's the password?
Don't have time for this, Ben Harp.
You got lucky, and I just let him in.
We gotta. He takes a step in. There are two other guards with him, and he says, "Where's the rest of your crew?" Obviously, I see that one's sleeping. Rogar, what are you doing this time?
I'm just gonna assume I've not gone upstairs and I'm just fucking around with
Yeah,
Jameson.
you've technically not
Okay.
read the note.
Like trying to give him big brother advice, but
And I'm guessing Ripley is doing the same right now.
or on purpose.
Fuck.
So,
Alright,
Unconscious roll to notice something is going on.
presumably, you would have heard the knock on the door, and Ben Harp opened the door.
I am going to not pretend I'm still sleeping. I'm just going to actually still try to be sleeping because I don't care.
You're gonna try and go back to sleep.
Yeah, but I'm assuming it's not going to work because people are talking.
I mean, you were drunk and passed out.
No, I wasn't. I had 2 glasses of wine.
That's enough for you. Anyway, so
Only Constitution save.
so what brings you to my doorstep?
So, Kellen, they're all dressed not in guard uniforms. They're
Right.
dressed in like regular peasant clothes.
Right.
He said, Kellen wants to meet you down by the docks.
Alrighty.
You and the rest of your group. He has something very serious he wants to talk to you about.
Inside check.
All right.
Rogar's downstairs. Hey Lamar, did you spike my cranberry juice with vodka?
16 on that insight.
There's something else going on. He's telling the truth, but he's keeping things hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Just maybe it's because of where they are. Maybe it's because she's in the room.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Like looking over like the rest of them and their faces, like how do they come out? Like standing where they are.
One of them walks over to the window and looks out of it.
Okay.
Like he draws the curtain and like he peeks around it so that you can't really see his
Yeah,
face or
yeah.
anybody else inside.
And the other one.
The other one's just kind of standing there at the door.
Okay. Like posture wise, like anything, body language, anything to indicate like very nervous or.
Trained.
Okay. All right. And I looked.
This is a very professional.
Right. I looked
Like
down.
they've done this before.
Yeah, I looked down to the one that was talking to me. I asked, and he's to meet us now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're about to. Where to lead you there?
All right then. I look over at Hestia.
I sit up.
Had a girl. Let's go. I assume you heard what we were talking about.
Obviously.
Let's go. And we start heading downstairs.
All right, Rogo's downstairs.
Okay.
Can we count that as a long rest?
Rogar's downstairs.
Yeah.
However, Ripley's not.
Where's Ripley? I asked Rogar.
You ask Rogar?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
Or there's still vodka in my cranberry juice. I didn't ask.
God damn it. What
Perhaps
are
to bring less attention, only the two of us.
I kind of put a hand over his glass and I just put it down to the table. I go, we need to go take a walk.
Is it like when they took like the old dogs out behind back?
Nothing like that. I promise you.
We're not gonna lassie anybody.
I'm not gonna lasso you, whatever the hell that means.
I'm not worried about being lassie.
You don't have to be brave, Rogar.
Rogar, please come with us, and bring your axe just in case.
I'll bring them both. How's that sound?
Okay.
There we go. I don't know where Ripley is.
Yeah. I look around? Do I see Ripley?
No,
Oh, it's just gonna be the three of us then, gents.
Ripley's in his room.
Okay.
You would have known that he went to his room.
Oh, okay.
before
Never mind.
you
Then
went to yours.
yeah, like on the way down. Then I guess just knock on his door and get him.
Hi. What?
We're going for a walk. Let's go.
Hi. Hi.
Jameson, remember all the
So,
advice your big brother gave you.
Look at the map. The bar is right across the street from the docks.
Mm-hmm.
You're led out into a warehouse that is in the central of the three piers. At the end of the warehouse, there are three figures standing in the dark.
Okay.
The one that you know is like, you need to go have a word with them.
And who are they?
We'll stand guard.
I lean in and go, and who are they?
That's the captain and two of the lieutenants.
All right. Are they wanting to talk to me specifically, or all four of us?
All of you.
Okay. Guys. Walk into this looking prepared as hell, even though we're all mostly drunk.
Not prepared. Speak for yourself.
So, Ben Harp, you know all three of these individuals. Obviously, Kellen is one of them.
Yeah.
He's the keeper of the guard. He's the captain over everyone.
Real quick, as like we're walking forward, Ben Harp is like looking around the warehouse, trying to spot anything out of place, anything suspicious.
No, it looks like everything's been moved out of the way. That way, there's no way of having someone spy.
Okay.
If that
Alright.
makes sense.
Okay.
Rogar is gonna keep his ear open, just listening for anything out of the ordinary sounding.
Okay. Both of you can make perception checks if you want.
Net one, son of a bitch. My
All those nat 20s
yeah,
got.
my fucking streak's finally ended.
Hey, that's actually not bad. 6.
Hooray!
See, as soon as we start doing serious shit, now the nat ones come out.
When things get serial.
Word.
So, you notice Kellen because of his horns. There's another one that you notice, Keeper of Justice. He was in charge of the prison. His name is Bequilia.
Mm-hmm.
He is a dragonborn.
I remember Bequilia. We met him once.
Mm-hmm.
Did we?
Um,
I think so.
yeah. Anyway, the other one is the Keeper of the Wall, Kishinam. He is a gnome.
Alrighty.
And they are all standing close to a couple boxes, having a discussion amongst themselves. Bequilia seems to be the most animated out of the three of them. You approach.
Definitely approach upward.
As you get closer, Kellen says, here they are. Bequilia looks and says, I don't know if they can pull it off.
Sir, we may
Um,
just run Like,
Kishinam says, I don't know if anyone can pull this off.
I like your basic bitch voice.
Don't you laugh at me.
Sorry, Al Capone.
Yeah, see?
Hi.
I'm not doing an Al Capone. But whatever. So, Kellen says, first and foremost, what did you find when you went down to investigate?
You said I know Kellum. Have I ever met the other two?
You would have met Bequelia.
Okay,
Because you probably spent like a night in jail or something like that.
probably. On my first,
I would have guessed.
on my first expedition to Cliffshold. Yeah. I look him for a second, a little with a little look of, what are you doing? And I say to Callum, what are we doing here?
All right. I guess we'll get to the chase. We have lost faith in the mayor's ability to lead and in his intentions for this city. We believe that he no longer has the city's best interest at heart. And he is part of the reason that this half of the city collapsed.
He had something to do with this.
it's pretty,
I wouldn't doubt it.
pretty bold accusation.
Part of the reason that I summoned you here is so we could figure out exactly what was going on that caused this accident. So, before we continue, can we hear what your investigation led to? Bequelia speaks up and he says, if they even investigated.
I'm offended.
Yeah, I look at the Dragonborn. I'm like, because you wound me.
Mm.
Yes, we investigated. We found some Naga, as I believe they're called.
They couldn't have had anything to do with that.
Some
I turned
rust,
into ash.
some rust monster.
That doesn't sound. It may have had something to do with it, but it would have taken a very long time for them to mine out the area in order for the whole thing to collapse as far as it did. It fell almost 200 feet in the ground. There's no way a rust monster could, even an entire swarm of rust monsters could do that.
Some goblins.
What if they're all really big?
No, Bequelia says, quit wasting our time.
That's a genuine question.
Rogar, I love
What
you.
did you find?
And some Duergar.
Durgar, eh?
Yeah.
Not regular dwarves.
No.
Definitely Durgar.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it.
Did Gene just freeze?
I said, sorry, I said that's it.
Oh.
Sorry, didn't that
It didn't
pick up? My bad.
Roll me a deception.
Okay.
I didn't hear.
I'm gonna go on record saying this is probably like one of my best streaks.
Did you even know an
It's
actual
a
20?
nat fucking 20.
Oh my god,
God,
Gene.
how many is that today? 5 or 6?
A lot.
That's
It's a
like
lot.
God damn, I'm never gonna have this again. I'm just letting you know now.
Anyway,
The day that it's like 98% role play.
Right?
you guys had a fight.
Yeah. If you call it that. No. But
But I
yeah.
said
He
98%.
fights, draws his axe.
And I say, yeah, and that's it.
Well, that does change things. Uh, fuck what? Okay. Well, that would explain why none of the corpses that we found had any manner of mining equipment on them. It would also explain why there were no efforts to fix this mess by the dwarves.
Right.
Kellen says, I believe Deskel had something to do with this.
Can you prove it?
I've seen him outside of town on several occasions, talking to some hooded figures, as best as I could tell. I've had
What
it
was the
followed.
size of these hooded figures?
Say again?
What was the size of these hooded figures?
About the size of us. Well, not you, but they were tall. They were led to a cave, and they followed Deskel to a cave, and there were Dwergar there. They had a conversation, and papers were exchanged, money was exchanged.
Ooh, 1 second. As he's saying this, I just had a realization, and I look at all three of them, everyone around me. I go, and I hold up the ring that I have on,
Yeah.
and I just, I'm still like saying like hush, and I take out a piece of paper and I start scribbling. And I like write out a note like ring connected to one of Deskel's underlings might be listening. And then I take out another piece of paper and I write move the conversation towards false information.
The Dragonborn looks furious.
Yeah.
The gnome looks very, very panicked, but Kellen looks cool. He looks like
and by that I mean like mislead the rest of the conversation.
okay. He says, I think we should talk to Deskel about these Dwergar. Try and find them and exterminate them. Maybe he'll be able to clear his name that way.
I agree. First I'll get my payment.
Obviously, you'll be paid handsomely.
Well, he owes me.
What say you two?
And I look at Hestia and Rogar and I like nod my head like come on, say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
All right. The Dragonborn stomps off. Like, he doesn't even finish with the conversation. Kellen grabs a piece of paper from you, like, kind of violently.
Yeah.
And he says, he writes on it, next time don't bring the fucking ring. And then he shoves it in your chest and walks away.
Yeah.
The gnome stands there, and he shoos you all off.
Okay, we leave.
Okay, so you guys are led back to the Manchester Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's where we're gonna end it tonight, guys.
Yeah. All right.
You didn't want to tell him that you can't get the ring off?
He kind of stormed off.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a new follower, Donnie Boy 42.
Yeah,
Hi,
thanks,
Donovan.
Boy. So thanks to everybody for Thanks everybody who stuck around
Yeah.
or sticking
Thank you,
around.
Frenchie, for DMing.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks
This is
to
getting
Pleasure.
fun.
for broadcasting as
You
usual.
are so welcome.
This is getting really fun now.
And thank you all for being part of BMA Tavern. And with that being said, if you don't know what the hell we're talking about, you can go back to the YouTube channel and check out all the VODs.
You.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Good night, everyone.
Listen to our beautiful voices.
You may hear my name differently.